All right, good day, folks. So welcome to today's reaction points. And I had to do a video today after seeing one of the largest gap ups in recent memory. This was due to the quote unquote supposed ceasefire that were headlines that were to occur last night that came in, hit the wires about an hour and a half earlier in the Asia session. We saw futures ultimately gap up across the board, crude oil gapping down by over 20 bucks at one point, just really incredible. And we're heading into the last 20 minutes of the day. We're still up 155 points, about 2.25% on the S&P. Russell's up over about 3.25 at one point. Crude oil down 16 bucks or about 15%. Again, we're down in the 91, 92 area. We'll break all this down and share the opportunities here using our reaction point and sweep method. So again, I want to remind everybody that this basically occurs every single day. You see a sweep as we move from Asia into Europe. We see a sweep of those highs. They move back down. They move back up, taking out more liquidity, and then move back down. Then one more time, grabbing everything else and then pushing it lower. As we head into the transition from late Europe, early New York pre-market, what we're doing essentially are waiting for those A-plus setups that are going to occur by a sweep of the highs or a sweep of the lows, whether that's Europe or Asia, ideally both, but we know there's such a huge range. The Asia lows would take us all the way back down to 66.53. So not likely today, even though we have pulled back some. But we did get a sweep of the Euro session here in about the first 10, 15 minutes of the cash open. We can see a quick 3S code that hit target to the tick. We see another flush lower here hanging around the VWAP, another attempt, ultimately failed. And then there was really nothing below level-wise that was of interest. We did get some divergent signals that ended up being a good trade. We do have some flip models that we teach inside of our mastermind that could have been traded as well. And, in hindsight, the 3S code and divergent signals did end up panning out. But then other than that, really kind of a choppy session, a wide range session, but choppy here as we traded through the lunch. And now we're kind of picking up steam again here into the close. As far as other tradable opportunities around that lunch period, we did have a tap back to New York Open once on the way down, another time here on the way down. If we move over into crude oil, so we look at crude oil, just unbelievable moves here that we've seen after being down 20 bucks or so. Same thing again, guys. It's a rinse and repeat process. We've got very clean trend line here. Double bullish buy signals. I did take that trade this morning. This happened an hour before the cash open. I mean, we've got 93 bucks all the way to 95, back up to these highs. It's a $2 move. We get another run back down, taking out the lows. Double divergence buys again with a 3S code buy. Here we are, 92.5. Went as high as 94.5, another $2 or so. Easy plus 1.5 to 1. Remember, we're looking for trying to get long here. Stops below the swing low. We're looking for a minimum plus 1.5 that takes the emotions and all of the other stressful things that come into play while you're in the trade. Just let it play out. It lasted 820. It lasted less than 20 minutes, guys. And then so right up here, all is tempting to short, but you've got to keep in mind what's up here. We've got midnight open, Euro high, prior week low. And you can see we tried once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, couldn't make it. And then we finally got a push here, just a drive up here in the last hour. Finally got up to these levels, cleared it out, clear reversal candles. 3S code, and right now, so we took the sell. I'm not in this trade, by the way, but right now, if we took the trend line break on the divergent sell, stops up above risk high. We're looking for a plus 1.5 on the trade, which is take us back down to that VWAP right there. You've been up 1.1, 1.2, 1.12. R on the trade. So hopefully you're break even at best, or maybe re-entering here as a retest on that short. And then lastly, let's go to gold. So gold has tapered off after being up. We were up as high as, see, where did we get in the Asia session? Up as 48.90. Now we are down to 47.50. And here was your first opportunity before the cash market opened. Sweep of the euro lows, 3S code buy, easy. Again, easy plus 1.5 R on the trade. You put the order in, risk below the swing low, put your plus 1.5 and let it do its thing. You can't control it once you're in the trade. You get another sweep here, another move back higher. And then you see 3S code buy, hit target one, another 3S code buy. Didn't quite hit target one before you get a reversal. But what I'm looking for here, I'm not really interested in trading this range because I'm focused on all these levels below. And so we finally get down here. We start tagging levels, and then you can see the grind, liquidity grind here, multiple divergences coming in. There's your buy after taking out the open, prior day high, Asia low, prior day close again, and you put it on and let it rip. Now, we've been focusing on S&P futures, NASDAQ, Dow, crude, gold, but also you can do the same thing here. If you are one that trades, say, SPX or SPX options and credit spreads, like a lot of us do here. Now, because we had such a significant gap up, a lot of technical damage done, we were to just focus on something like the 3S code signals. You had a sell here, you had a sell here, you had a sell here, you had another sell here, and a buy here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades here that are just kind of rinse and repeat, bread and butter, as the market was doing really nothing but chopping around. And so that's the power, guys. You can see why, you see where it reacted. Here we are, where it reacted. And we also have a time of day concept that we haven't talked about in these videos, and really reserve that for our mastermind students. So if you're interested in learning more about this entire trading style, how you can incorporate it into your trading routine, look for just maybe 1, 2, 3 high quality trade setups. More often they happen not only just the first, before the market opens, but really the first hour, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours of the day. And then you could literally be done and walk away. And that's all you need is just base hit after base hit after base hit. It all adds up. So make sure to reply back and let me know. You can do a thumbs up, a like, a comment, and if we get enough, continue to do these. But I had to do one today with the volatility, so it's going to be an interesting rest of the week as we get through, run into CPI and any of the, of course, headline drama that we've been facing. So good luck, guys. Take care and talk soon.